I'm Allie.
Hi, I'm Anna.
And we are coming to you live from our warehouse in Hagerstown, Maryland. Welcome to this sunny but cold.
It's kind of
cloudy
yeah.
but chilly May day. They always say that April showers bring May flowers, but it's cold.
Well, I definitely have May flowers around my house. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. My pots, like some of them survived the winter, but not all. So my pots kind of look really sad.
I just planted mine,
so there you go. Yours are surviving because they were just planted.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping a lot of my different flowers. My daffodils actually came up this year with no daffodils. I don't know what I did. Those of you out there that have green thumbs, that's a bad omen
variety.
or something. It's that flowerless variety of the bad omen of my daffodils not having flowers. I think they were like hashtag COVID. You know, we're just not participating this year.
They're social distancing.
They're social distancing. We are not going to be part of your April. We're going to social distance. So a spoiler alert, just to make sure, is that you want to, if you haven't gotten your bead box yet and you want surprise, turn us off. You don't want to watch us. You can watch myself, and actually Jenny is going to make an guest appearance at 2 o'clock on YouTube. So 2 o'clock YouTube. I'm kicking Anna out, Jenny's coming in, and we are going to show you some extra things that you can make with the box. So, so hello, we should do some shout outs. Ready, Anna? I'm going to time you. Ready? All right, let's make Anna do this. Ready? As fast as you can. Ready? On your mark. Get set, go.
Kim, Amy, Lori, Sue, Debbie, I can't read it. Mo, Susan, Rebecca, Valerie, India, Eva, Tracy, Eva again, Donna, Anita, Thomas, Donna, Marissa, Chrissy.
Woohoo, wait, hold on, you're not done yet. You've got the watch group. Ready?
Jenny Jones.
Jeannie Jones. Jeannie Jones. Jenny's coming on later.
Jeannie Jones.
Jeannie Jones. We have Jenny Jones coming on later. And Valerie, Ellen, Denise, Danny, Skeeter, Jeannie, and Danny.
I was way faster than you, I think.
Hello, all of you guys coming on, joining us here on this cloudy yet overall pretty nice. I mean, we both have on sweaters, so
we're inside, so I don't know what the weather's like.
The weather outside is
pretty nice in here.
It seems pretty nice in our gray office.
Very sunny.
Very sunny in here.
All these
very
lights
bright.
around me.
With this halo light, it's like, oh, we could get a tan. All right, so those of you, I'm giving the final warning. We are going to unbox.
Like,
turn us off if you don't want. We're going to have some comments that's like, oh no, I didn't get my box yet. All right. Well, actually, prior to that, Anna, why may they not have gotten their box yet? Hashtag
COVID-19.
Pandemic. Hashtag pandemic.
Hashtag pandemic. Yeah, I mean, typically there's always going to be a random, something fell off the truck kind of situation.
There's always going to be a random pandemic.
No, like a random, like a mishap in the postal service, whatever. Like that happens on a normal basis. But now it's like, okay, we have a random box fell off the truck combined with everything slower because they're, like our mailman Harry here said, they're like having to reroute things.
Over
they're
capacity.
Overwhelmed. They're
way
having to create,
overwhelmed and over capacity.
New places to scan things through.
Yeah, he said actually that they legit opened up a second processing facility in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, yeah.
In like a day, they like opened a new Baltimore processing facility.
You want a job?
You want a job? The Postal Service is hiring.
Yeah.
And if you check that out, go and check your tracking. Don't be worried. You don't need to call us if your tracking doesn't have an update in 2 days. Usually things that take 2 days to get to people are taking like 4 to 5.
It's sort of unpredictable. It really is.
With you. Yeah.
Totally unpredictable. Unfortunately, it's really unpredictable. I've been keeping an eye on the situation and checking the updates and what countries, especially if you're international, if you're outside the United States, your country may not be accepting international mail. There aren't too many. I don't think too many people who get our boxes are affected, but Israel was one for a while, and they just opened up again.
Reopened up. So that's a positive. So positive things are happening, and we are getting that done with. All right. So India said she got hers yesterday.
Good.
Very good. Yay. So, all right. So, Anna, without further ado, let's see here. Our nice bright surface. It's a little bright. We can turn that guy down if you want. Click that guy in the front.
There you go. Never figure this out.
I know, it's got a little, there you go.
Oh, that looks better.
Darken us up a little bit.
Better. Okay.
So, we are going to be unpacking the...
So, afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea. Can I read it? I haven't read this yet. So, it's going to be like the reading. Can we snap afterwards?
You can blame Amber.
Okay, ready? We're going to... Dappled sun kisses, a lace swathed table, laden with dainty sandwiches and colorful cakes. I do like those little dainty sandwiches and colorful cakes. The lilacs and English roses bloom in explosions of purples and pink. Fine china clinks and delighted laughter twinkles through the garden. Brew your favorite chamomile, oolong, or pekoe tea and relax with this month's afternoon tea subscription box. So the fun thing is that it makes me feel, every time I think of afternoon tea, I don't know why, I think of Alice in Wonderland with the Mad Hatter, and I'm like, that doesn't look enjoyable at all. So this box is like,
a little more enjoyable.
A little bit more enjoyable. And sip and have some afternoon tea. I mean, you're home, right?
Hello, Linda.
Hello, everyone. Okay. Marissa got hers yesterday, too. So you have your afternoon tea. And a little bit, so some of you also would have gotten a sample of tea as well, too. Yeah. So if you received a sample of tea, we did run out, so kind of the first, if you happen to order the box after, if you weren't like a regular subscriber, you may not have gotten it. We did run out
at the very end.
We ran out at the very end. But you may have even gotten a sample of your tea from Plum Deluxe. So it's actually a friend of ours that owns a tea company. Anna and I brought over. What would you know? I actually got our tea today.
This is not the live sample. This is not
your sample. This is in case you want to become a subscriber to their subscription club. So we were awesome, had the opportunity to learn a lot of subscription stuff from Andy. And as a little thank you, we gave you guys out some tea in your boxes. So if you got tea, brew away, check out Plum Deluxe, and they're amazing. So, all right, so afternoon tea. We're going to unpack the XL box first?
Yeah, let's do... Or do you want to do let's do the best, and then everything else is the XL?
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like each month we maybe do it differently.
We do
how we do it. So,
all right.
So the tea time bracelet, and that has been live for about a week, maybe so far. Yeah, about a week.
Thursday, I think it was live.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the tea time bracelet already went live, and this is just like a dainty, sort of lacy bracelet. You can do a wrap with it if you want. You can make it longer, shorter, make little earrings. But yeah, it's a nice little dainty bracelet. And so you're going to have the iris duos, a 15 and 11 seed bead, and then a button for the end of that.
Okay. And one thing with the tea time bracelet to keep in mind is that it's done with iris duos, but a lot of times in your box you'll get extra beads, and sometimes there'll be 2-hole beads. Yep. You honestly don't even need a 2-hole bead to do this tea time bracelet.
No, you can do a couple of rounds, or you can just do one round.
Look at the instructions. When you get your instructions, check them out, and the number of seed beads might change, but it is a really cute, dainty design, and you make the leaves. I think those are more important, but you can change up so much of what you use inside of this.
Yeah, we never want you to feel like, like confined by the
so you
pattern.
Need, so you have your 4 grams of iris duos, your 15 O's, 11 O's, and then your buttons.
A couple crystal buttons.
So you have an extra button, which you can use for a different project as well. Cool. And then, so that's going to be in all of the boxes.
Yeah, so that's what everybody's getting. Yeah. And then you've got some beads for your stash here. So we have a couple of fancy ear wires. Here, let's push this to the side. So you have a couple of ear wires. So if you make some earrings,
I'll unpack them for you. I can unpack. So, hey, Allie girl, says Marley. Hey, hello.
Yeah. So these are cute because you have a nice, you have a nice big top to it. So
should
you can
I model
make a quick little, I mean, you can even, if you just like them, just the texture, just cut that off.
I'll model the ear wires for you as Anna unpacks more. Right, we'll bring it up big. Anna's bringing up her cheat sheet. So here are how they hang actually on the earring, and they actually go really well with my Heather sweater jacket.
Yeah, they look
to make
really
you look
good
a little
on.
bit more professional.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You can just put a
chop
drop,
off.
or you can just make a little circle of seed beads or something. Like, there's lots you can do, and it just tops off your design.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
I like these earrings a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and then if you have ear allergies, most of these, the pewter is going to be nickel free. But if you do have, or you drop on the floor, if you do have nickel allergies, keep in mind you can always coat them with Permalac or a clear nail polish to prevent. Oh, that's actually really cute. Put your little kitty cat on top
just
of
put
it.
your little kitty cat there.
Look
Yeah.
for my earwax that I
So
dropped.
you're gonna get some kitty cat beads, because when you're sipping tea, you know, you have
Cat
your
on your
little
lap
cat.
and
Yeah,
you're
it's very
just-
cozy.
Fun.
Yeah,
I like
they're
them.
super cute.
They're really cute. Are they all black?
No, there's black and there's like a crystal or in a gold color.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a black cat and you want to trade, you have to get on the Facebook group for
Yeah,
the box.
The Facebook group for the box, you should join. It is amazing what people are doing with the stuff in the box. I am really impressed.
blown away for sure.
I am blown away. And then you're going to get some drop duos. And these are cute. These are a dainty drop shape bead. You've probably seen it. We've done designs with them. And not to keep going back to the ear wires, but just do like a little circle of these little drop duos. Yeah,
Hang it
pull
down.
something on. Yeah.
We'll take
tons you can
in a
do.
second. Take your earring off too, so
Yeah.
you can show.
I should have put this on there, but I just
Didn't
grabbed
think of
that.
it. Now you can put it on here. Just something really, really simple, and you'll see these products in a second too. So these were one of the Anna and Jenny have been doing an awesome job of creating kind of more inspiration for you. So not necessarily the YouTube videos, but more things to inspire you with the box and more design. So be a member of that Facebook group, and also check out Instagram for some of those posts too. So.
Yeah, so these were just a quick right angle weave thing that Jenny did.
Also
So I
thinking
stole
about
them
it,
today.
these drop duos in your tea time bracelet, just an idea. If you on that outer portion stick the drop, or even on that inner hole stick the drop, it can actually look more like a leaf if you use the drop duo.
Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
Perfect little drop duo
Yeah.
idea.
And then along the same vein, we have some nibbits. And so they're also a 2-hole bead. You could do nibbits and drop duos in between, and how cute would that be?
Oh yeah, just every other too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you could go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
Where's my needle? I'll show.
This might have to be a project.
This might have to be a project. Well, you
I
got
feel
your
like
drop again.
we haven't done enough with the nibbits. They're a cute shape.
You could do like 3 nibbits in a row, too, and because they'll create the turn.
Oh yeah.
So, because if you put them next to each other, they won't go like that. But if you turn them, now I don't want to break my needle, but you can
Yeah.
turn them and they create that little curve.
Yeah.
For you. Fun
But that would
nibbits.
be a nice little disc to make,
Yeah.
and you could do that as a component.
You
and-
could do every
yeah.
other two. You can do these facing that way, and then this one going that way as well, and flip it down. So that's another, the odds and end bracelet, if you want to check that out. I don't know if you linked to that. One of the important things that we
I don't
didn't
think I
mention
did.
yet. Hand me back that little sheet, Anna. All right. We have here, excited about your inner creativity and find more beading happiness. Check out this PotomacBeads.com/idea, because a lot of these things that we're talking to and examples for further videos to use with them, they're all listed there. So you get that with the box. You get all of this additional inspiration, different patterns, different videos that you can watch, and all of that too. So little heads up, little shout out for your beautiful landing page that you guys work so hard to make.
Thank you.
So,
We try on that one.
hello Meredith as well, and doing a shout out. Hello Potomac beading friends. Hello Meredith as well.
And we have some daggers here because they're always fun. This is one of the things that Jenny used when she made that pendant that you're gonna do later.
These daggers look like fluorite.
Don't they?
They
That's
look
a
like
really
they could
cool
be
color.
gemstones. They look like fluorite. So if you're not familiar with gemstones, if these were hanging and I was kind of a novice, I'd be like, wow, look at those great fluorite daggers. Because they would be, I'm like into this drop thing,
Yeah.
and I can't stop till I get enough.
Yeah, and they have this nice, like when you put them together like that, they do look like,
Have a nice flow.
yeah, and like petals on a daisy.
Yeah.
You could do a lot with those.
Very fun.
Yeah. I need my cheat sheet here. Okay.
Keep going back
And
to your cheat sheet.
then, and then we add some connectors, some pewter connectors in here. So if you make a bracelet, you can add some design to the end of it.
And we had a question from Linda. The daggers, are there 2 colors or it's just that color glass mix?
This particular color, is just like a mix.
A mix of different colors or the mix of the glass?
Oh, mix of the glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they all came together, you just rebagged them, so.
Yeah.
Oh, those end connectors are fun.
Yeah.
So these could be earrings that you could stick on the
you
top.
Can, yeah. So with connectors, you can use them as chandelier pieces. You can make a bracelet and add them on there. Yeah, that's a cute idea.
Thanks. I got them from my bead box. Where did you get those awesome earrings? I made them from my bead box. Right there.
And we had to include a little charm. So I have a little kettle here.
Aw, your tea time. You're having your tea time. So when it comes to tea time, you need your kettle or you need your actual tea, and you go with that. So the colors are so pretty in my box that I received yesterday. Good, Chris.
Thank you.
Happy to hear. It's always a struggle because you get both ways.
It is, yeah. You know, not every color combination is going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Pun intended.
But we have to mix it up. We have to do some bolds, some pastels, some brights, because with 2,000 plus people that are getting these, everybody has different preferences. So we try to do a little something for everybody.
Yeah.
So we have that charm, and then these are really cool. We have these crystal links.
All right, Anna, tell the truth. What month were the crystal links supposed to be in? Thanks, COVID.
So while we're doing confessions of the bead box. Yeah, so some items, since you brought it up, due to like the COVID situation and shipping, I actually wanted these for April. So a couple of the April things didn't come in.
And they got shipped in May.
I had to shift
Those are beautiful.
some things around, which, hey, that's not a problem.
Because they all still go.
Because it's a great thing.
I love those
for this box.
I want to just make an earring with just those and like hang them
and
down.
a little cat.
And a little cat. My cat at the bottom of my crystals. And then also somebody said, Laura asked, she said, do I need to subscribe or can I just pick a certain month? And Kathy, thank you for responding. She said they just opened up the option to buy specific months. Check out their website. And somebody I wanted to address that they said, is it the XL box or the regular box? Is that
regular? Regular. Yeah. So first several months or so that we've been doing this, we had some extra supplies. We never know exactly how many subscriptions we're going to sell, so I get an abundance of things, and we sell through most of it. So we had some extra materials for boxes. So those guys we are selling online if you want to sample a past month. It's not going to be a regular thing. We're not always going to do that. So if you wanted to sample one of the earlier boxes and get a feel for what's in the box, how it comes, we do a great job unboxing here, but there's really nothing like getting it in the mail and that experience of opening it and seeing it for yourself.
And somebody said to that, I just got a comment, actually you did, I tagged it to you because I was like, this is about subscriptions. This one's going to Anna. Somebody asking whether or not, she said, I've noticed the prices were higher. Yes, they are higher because those of you that regularly subscribe, you get a discount.
You get a really good discount off the retail price.
Yeah.
So when you're subscribing, the price that you're paying for the subscription is significantly less than what we would sell it for retail. The retail value of what's in the box.
So the retail value of what's in the box, and then the ones that we are selling the back ones of, they are more expensive because
it's not a regular subscription.
It's not a regular subscription.
It's still discounted from the regular retail price of what's in the box, but it's a little higher, And if you think about it, if you get the XL box, $15 of that value is in the patterns because the patterns individually are $5. Yeah.
Oh, the other thing, just a little side note, for those of you that have never gotten the box, they do come in really cool boxes. And also on that Facebook group, we've had people that have posted like what they're doing with their box, and that's always fun too.
Yeah,
because it's
covering
reusable.
it with the fabric. Yeah.
cool.
Actually, Jenny has one covered in fabric in her workstation.
There you go. Have her bring it back over. There you go. All right. So what else do we have in the box?
Crystal links. Took care of those. What's next on my?
Get my chettle. Here, I'll clean up the mat while you're.
So, okay, confession, I'm pretty sure that this is the last item that's in the best, and then we move on to the XL items. So you're also going to get like a funky, swirly clasp. Something that's going to be kind of like Victorian, kind of flowy over
Tea,
the
like
top.
I'm gonna wear it to my tea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wear it to my tea time.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea with this. We wanted people to get things that are going to be a little bit more like wear it with my lacy Victorian outfit or something.
When I get dressed up for my quarantine tea
Yeah.
by myself.
Yeah, maybe not the best timing on that. But.
How do you know your thread goes when trying a new pattern or design? So Stephanie, honestly, that's one of the reasons we don't include thread in the box. So this is Anna's laughing because this is like every month we answer those questions.
Does she mean
like with which projects?
Oh,
I believe.
Okay.
You can correct me
I
if
thought
I'm
she
wrong.
meant like your thread path. Maybe I misunderstood.
No.
that.
I think she means
Okay.
like, so how do you know what thread to use for a lot of these different things?
Yeah.
In the videos or the instructions, it'll say. So
Yeah.
like this one says in the instructions what type of thread to use.
If it's any kind of bead weaving, you can't really go wrong with Wildfire. I really like the Mayuki KO or the 1G. They're the same thing basically, different color varieties. I really like it. It's more like thread, but Jenny tried it and she was like, I don't like that.
Yeah,
Because she's used to using
a
the
stiffer.
Wildfire, something like a little
Yeah.
stiffer. So you have to get used to it and you have to enjoy like hand sewing with a thread needle, like sewing on a
Yeah.
button kind of sewing.
Right, it's a
yeah.
different texture, really, to feel. But if
Yeah.
you ever have any questions, also make sure that if you send a comment or either post in the Facebook group, somebody's going to answer you. It's probably not going to be us because they're like quick. Our fans and our awesome community is quick to the draw and they will answer you. But if you ever have any questions, concerns, comments, color suggestions, we are so happy to get those contacts from you. You can send us an email to info, I-N-F-O, at PotomacBeads. And that's going to come to
Yeah,
Anna
we'll
or
make
I.
sure-
Most
yeah.
likely it starts with
Yeah,
us.
and we'll make sure it goes to the person that can best answer your question.
Yeah. Meredith said, I wonder why. Meredith said, I love that you guys love Wildfire. Meredith, our Beadalon representative, says you love Wildfire. We do.
We love Wildfire.
We do love
We use
Wildfire.
it for like everything. Yeah.
I'm a green fan. You turned me on to the green. All right. Ooh, we got more to show.
We
All right.
have more. So we're moving on to the XL. So if you get the XL box, you get everything that is included in the best, plus you get extra. So my favorite analogy is like you get your sundae, and then you get your whipped cream and cherry on top with the XL.
What about the nuts? I want the nuts and the hot fudge, Anna. Show
Well,
me.
some people are allergic, so we try to stay away
So
from
nuts are not included in your box.
We don't
be
send
scared.
anything that could
There are no
cause-
nuts in your box.
Yeah, that could kill people.
No
Nothing in here that
allergens.
could kill people. So
That being said,
but everybody's Lysoling everything anyway, so it doesn't
we're good.
matter.
The Lysol stock is up.
So your additional project that comes with the beads is going to be your Zoli Duo fan pendant.
Pretty.
So this is, we have a picture on there, and you can see it posted everywhere online. And then I have a little sample here of how I modified it too. So I just took the basic design and made little pinwheels out of it. So you can do whatever you want with this.
I
but
really
it's
like
a
the
great-
pinwheels.
Yeah.
I
thought
like
you
the
could make
pinwheels
those into
better than my
earrings.
design. So kudos, Anna. This one is mine, I guess.
Or a little ring, you know, just put it on a lip. Yeah, where's those
Hang your earrings.
Everything's going.
Everything's going on the earrings. It is really cute.
Yeah.
I like those ones.
I mean, they're a simple texture. You can, you know, do
One thing,
everything.
if you do have Zoli Duos and you didn't get the box, keep in mind these can be done with left or right.
Yes.
So you don't need both.
I don't specify left or right.
Because it doesn't matter.
Because it doesn't matter. If
Yeah.
on the pattern.
Your fan's going left or your fan's going right.
Right. So as you pick up the beads, you'll notice, okay, like my beads are facing up or down, or they're facing right or left.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Cool. That's
Doesn't
my
matter.
favorite. That is the biggest annoyance with the Zoli Duos.
It is, and I
for
was
sure.
a little concerned about that, but
And then you're like, wait a second, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Legitimately.
matter.
So the
Yeah.
earrings you had on also used the melons.
yes,
The ones that you stole
yeah.
from Jenny.
So a couple different colors. We have some creamy colors of the melons, some O beads, transparent, 15O seed beads, and Zoli Duos. So
Can I say that they look like tea colors?
they do, right?
They do look like tea colors. And what do you
Yeah.
know? We're having some tea in our tea time boxes. So they do look
Yeah.
like they've been seeping for a little bit.
Yeah. So again, like that sort of Victorian pastel-y sort of color palette is what we're going for with that. And then we got a little fun. So I got some additional items here.
So Charlene asked, she said she signed up for the subscription boxes, but the XLs were sold out in
Yes.
October, November before she even sold it. There's still the opportunity for XLs this month, or are we sold out this month?
The 21st.
Okay, so we
They
are
will open
sold.
again.
So we are sold out for May of
They
the
do
XL
sell out
boxes.
fast, but every month we keep increasing the quantities. So the 21st is going to be your magic date, 21st or 22nd. Get on the website and you should see that it's open up again.
Yeah, and if you also, as Nathan already said, I just saw that that if you email subscriptions at or info at, we'll get you on a list to send you out like a hey.
Yeah,
time
and
to
it's
step up.
on the website. So if you go to the subscription box tab on the website, it's sold out, it'll say, but it'll say like add your email if you want to sign up to that list. So either do that or email me, I'll add you to the list, and you'll be amongst the first to know when it's open again.
You get the dish.
Yeah.
You get the dish early.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have
So-
now? I love these next things you're pulling out.
Thank you.
They're real. I do. I'm
Yeah.
like, this makes me happy. These colors like excite me and make me happy.
Yeah, and so some of these things you'll get in some so we'll start with the check daisies.
I like
So you'll
those.
get like a pastel kind of color of the daisies here. And these are just cute little spacers. You can string them, you can use them for bead weaving. I don't
looking
know if you
for-
have the original.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks.
So they're just a really easy bead to use for like almost anything.
And here Anna was talking, this is Jenny's dream catcher design using brick stitch, so we're calling it Gentle Dreams. This is the design that I will be doing on YouTube at 2 o'clock. So YouTube, 2 o'clock, I'm changing it up a little bit, so you have all of the things. Anna hasn't shown all of them yet,
Yeah, we
but
still
just
have a
showing the
couple.
daggers and that sort of thing. And then I threw in a halo and did it with a couple different beads. So if you don't have the bead box, because sometimes in the bead box you get limited supplies that aren't available on the website. So we gave you another list of supplies that you could do. So this is going to be at 2 o'clock. Join us live on YouTube. So
Yeah.
little shout out for
Yeah,
that.
any 4mm bead, any center bead. And the check daisy she used was just in there, just a
It's
little
tiny. It actually
Yeah.
would have looked really pretty with that little orange color. But
Yeah.
keep going. Keep going, Anna. Vanna, what else do we
So,
have?
You're
for
also
us?
going to get some peanut beads. These are just really cute to string. We can
Ready to get my
bring
needle
these
going again.
out. Yeah, string these guys. Because these guys are just really cute.
I could see these easily with some of those drops and with the Zoli making a chain for, and add a cat. I mean, why not? Add a cat bead. Those are going to be your number one requested beads, are the cat beads.
Yeah, I actually did order a
Get
few
extra?
colors. I ordered a few colors to add to our inventory if someone wanted some more cat beads. 'cause
So these beads, when you're looking at them,
Gotta have
they
a cat.
sit every other kind of way. So they kind of nestle inside of one another. But I'm looking at those, mixing
So
in
your
some of
Facebook
these.
challenge, once you join the Facebook group for the best bead box, join the group and then show me what you're making with peanuts. And we gave you a lot because you can do like multi-strand. You could use a lot in a project. So
And
we
if-
wanted to make sure that you had enough to do anything you wanted.
And last month had a ton of simple one-hole beads, like stringing beads.
Yeah.
So these are great to use as spacers because they give like a cute little texture.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
So you got a whole tube?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
you got you got a whole tube.
You can do a lot with them, yeah. And they're
Nice.
tiny little guys. And then you're going to get some 2-hole cabochons.
They're the big ones.
Yeah,
Cool.
those are, I have an amethyst color.
Oh, so Jenny's design, the way that I'm thinking about this is, where'd it go? Here it went. All right, Jenny are my design here. I'm thinking about, this would look awesome with brick stitch around the edges.
Yeah.
So you take that, you brick stitch around the edges with some of these bigger guys, and you can make your own earrings out of those or pendants out of those. So
Yeah.
very
yeah.
pretty.
And
I like
also-
the colors
yeah,
that go together.
Yeah. Do something, add the little links to it for a nice bracelet.
For your cat in the middle.
Put them on
Put them on an earwire. We like the earwire
Yeah.
this month.
So this is my shocker. These guys, we have some of these in this bright color here. But these are cute. I will say they're a little bit brighter than I thought they were going to be, but I like them.
I like the brightness. Show your earrings again.
So they look really good with the melons here. This is what Jenny used.
Yeah, they look good with those really neutral. Because when you have a bright color like this, and even if you do the orange, by the time you add in those neutral, like that. I have on
Yeah.
black right now,
It's
and
a
I'm like,
little
ooh,
pop.
these would look great on me.
Yeah.
I might have to steal those too. And again, mixing them up with the daggers, mixing them up with the 2-hole drops. I like that bright color.
I do too. Yeah.
What's the
I do
name of
too.
the necklace that you designed that had this in like chunks? The drops, bubbles, or balloons, something balloons.
I didn't.
Check. You designed
just a
it.
bunch of.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of drops together.
That might be what it's called.
I think it's called
thing.
balloons.
Yeah, I think that was
YouTube link for balloons. You could do those drops
Yeah.
with it, and they're really cool. Just all gathered up together, strung in the middle. It was just strung in the middle, and then leather or cording along the back, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool
Yep.
design with them. Ooh, 14.
Yeah.
14
14
millimeter?
millimeter Rivoli. And yeah, there's just so much you can do with Rivoli. So I think it would be cool. Now, we did a Rivoli bezel, too, with the nibbits.
Yeah.
So you could use your nibbits and the Rivoli, make a cool Rivoli bezel.
Yep.
I would like to see, okay, here's your second challenge after you join the Facebook group.
Not only one, but 2 challenges.
Use the nibbits and the drop duos to make a little bezel.
Fun.
I think that would be really cute.
Yeah, because we have a nibbit bezel that was Ashley's design, I think, from a couple years ago.
Was that hers? Yeah.
Yeah, that has the nibbits with it. And you could totally YouTube that. That's on, is it on the
Yeah.
inspiration page?
I think it might be.
If
I
it's
looked
not,
at
we'll
it.
add it.
I looked at it, and I think it is on there. So yeah, make a little
Close all pretty
bezel,
together.
and then add your crystal links.
And then a cat on the bottom.
Someone will
Why
think
not
of,
a cat on the bottom?
Somebody will think of something way better than anything I'm suggesting. I'm sure.
Yeah,
the stuff,
drops are awesome.
The
I like these.
designs that people have been making on the page are just, they really do blow me away. Like it's crazy. what
And somebody
people
was asking about the
can do.
drops. So one of the fun things that happens with the bead box is that we have a bunch of designs that are short run, or the factories have them, and they've probably had this mixes of glass, the swirls, for years, and we basically get kind of their vintage stock. So unfortunately, sometimes you get the awesome thing that you get a vintage piece in the box, but they are not reorderable. So kind of you only get them if you get the box.
Yeah. So I mean, we tried to limit that because we don't want people to get things that they can't get again.
But it's also kind of fun
but it's,
too.
Yeah, but I think it's also part of the fun of getting a box is I'm getting some things that I may not otherwise find.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the
And
last,
the last thing,
I'm gonna unpack
which
these,
is
'cause
one of
I
my
love these.
favorite things because there's
You don't think you'll like them, but then you're like, oh, these are kind of luxurious and nice.
Yeah, the cotton pearls. So we also did some of these in December, in the December box, in the larger, I think the 12 millimeter.
Oh, you could put that in the 12 underneath, or the 12 to the top, 12 to the bottom.
Yeah.
These are like earrings I'd
And
wear
they're
every day.
very lightweight because they're cotton.
Yeah.
It's like a spun cotton, so they're very lightweight. There's 5 of them. You could do them on the center, do like a little knotted bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
You can make earrings. I know sometimes people don't like earrings that they feel like that are
They have a ton
weighing
of
their
weight to them?
yeah, that are weighing their ears down. Put a little daisy on the top of that. Make little pinwheels hanging from the bottom.
Oh, I
there's
actually
just
really
lots
like
that you
this
can
idea.
do.
Now that I see that, I'm like, oh, that's pretty nice. Actually.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's a pretty look, Anna. You made something
We
pretty.
gotta get that on
Look,
the
Anna,
Facebook
you
page.
can do pretty things.
You can bead.
You can bead.
You can bead too.
Those are
That's
beautiful.
lovely.
Thanks. I didn't do any of
Let's-
it, but thanks. Those are lovely.
But let's bring that together.
Yeah, and it is hard. I know I should like block the light. It's hard. Denise said it's hard to see.
Yeah.
I know it's that fine balance of us getting shadows versus the light that's on it. I can also go like this if you want to see it even closer. We'll get the closer view as well too. Cotton, yeah. So
Those
Anna,
are
the
gorgeous.
cotton pearls. So Chris said cotton? Question mark.
Cotton?
I'm gonna say it in Chris's
Yeah.
voice. Cotton? Question mark. Cotton pearls.
Yeah, they're like spun cotton. It's like cotton candy sort of is what it reminds me of.
So
and then they
inside
have
they're
a
super light.
beautiful iridescent finish to them.
Super light.
Yeah, we saw them on the website.
And we also just actually got teardrops in. And the funny thing is, like I said, the first time you get them, you're like, man, the idea of cotton pearls, we ordered them and Nathan was like, yeah, I got cotton pearls. I was like, what? What are cotton pearls? And then they came and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
they look like pearls, but they don't weigh anything. So if you like chunky jewelry, those bigger ones too, they
we may
definitely
need
have to
to zoom out a bit.
zoom out.
Yeah, maybe.
We're going to zoom out. Ready? How far are we zooming, Anna? Let's see.
I don't know. It
Yeah,
I felt like the time for close-up was over.
The time for my close-up earrings was over. So let's show us, Vanna, let's show us what you get inside of your box. Crystal links, oh, they go in here. So this is, I feel like this is a lot of stuff. Hold on, Anna, I'll see if I can even go out further.
Oh, yeah, no, some of it's for next month.
No, you did get all the stuff. So this is, those of you that do some of our unboxings, this was like a very interesting unboxing, trying to give you ideas and figuring this thing out. Those of you that unbox and do the unboxing videos, good luck. There's a lot of stuff in this month, so have fun with that. I completely forgot about these. These are like super cool.
Yeah, links.
I'm going to do something with those links. So in my mind, the links were going to be earrings, but now I'm like, nope. They're going to be a bracelet. I'm going to do some sort of clasp or closure with them. Maybe I'll actually use a button and sew a button on. And I'm going to do my peanut beads. I'm going to do a strand of peanuts in the middle. Then I'm going to crisscross and do every other with the drops. So it's going to be drop going top heavy, bottom heavy, every other.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be one of my strands. And what should my third strand be, Anna? Give them a little mix. Let's see.
Well,
actually, I think
with the peanut beads too, I'd like to see what it looks like if you do like a right angle weave or something.
Yeah, they're gonna pop up.
Cluster it.
Yeah. I could do that as my center strand. So I like these as both ear wires and as. Yeah, I always forget a lot of times when you're looking at different products, whether or not they're clasp guarded or different ends like that. Chandelier ends and
they're good for anything.
It doesn't matter. You can do
a little pendant, so you could hang.
You can hang that from it actually, and then
you
hang two little drops from it too.
Yeah, you could just do it as a little pendant too, where you have just rows of beads hanging down, daggers, any kind of drops, and then
chain.
Lengths of chain with little drops at the end.
Even if you go, so you could go big or go home. Do your Rivoli, drop it down from some chain here, and then put your daggers to the side.
Put the bezeled Rivoli on
at the
top.
And get
hang
a little,
that, and do some fringe or something.
Yeah, you've done some tassels in some other boxes. Put a cat on top. Cats add to everything. Put a cat on it. When in doubt, put a cat on it as well.
I'm going to make some cat and cotton pearl earrings.
Cat and cotton pearls. They're my favorite. I'm good with it. So, peanut bead. Karen, rewind, Karen. So the peanut beads are shaped like peanuts.
Yeah, or like little barbells almost, and they kind of fit back and forth.
Nestle inside of one another.
I really want to see what people do with them, because I've seen some great designs.
With the peanut beads?
Yeah, I've seen some amazing designs. Cheryl was showing me one like really cool like fluffy bracelet with them.
Where you just use them every other.
Yeah, but you have to have a lot.
They're actually really cool too, because the triangles are the same way. That if you do a loom project and you put triangles, it goes point and then top and then point and then top.
Yeah.
And the same with the peanut beads. If you would loom or do peyote with them, you're going to see one facing up, one facing sideways. The next row would be facing up, facing sideways.
Yeah.
So it almost looks
that
quilted.
Creates like a texture like that is super cool. So you want to take advantage of that.
And then what were you keeping that bracelet that you showed for all the random delicas?
You want to show this?
I want to show that, just because it's like...
It's not part of the unboxing.
It's not part of the unboxing.
This was one of my quarantine projects.
One of Anna's quarantine.
We're not on our...
that
people
would be
can't
easier.
see what we're talking about.
Like a super duo. Basically, Karen, if a super duo had one hole in the middle, that is going to be kind of what a peanut is like.
Well, and it's like an hourglass shape.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like a super duo.
Nothing like a super duo. Scratch
it's the
that.
complete opposite of a super duo.
So I'm going to pull us in a little closer. But a lot of the different boxes, the reason I said show this is because, one, it's really cool looking. But a lot of the boxes, you are getting extra seed beads.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of extra seed beads because you're getting more than what you actually need for the project.
And there's no particular, I mean, this is just peyote.
This is just peyote with delicas. I was making
and
a bunch of...
And then you right angle leave the corner.
I was making a bunch of delica tubes. And you can see I just used one from the bar of my clasp. So I was making a bunch of these to string them for a necklace or bracelet. And I had all these extra colors on my bead mat. So I thought, well, why don't I just... I don't want to pick these up and put them back in the shoe. I'm not sorting these colors.
You didn't make your husband do it?
Oh, no.
They're like, Jim, you want to eat tonight?
Yes.
Yellows go on that pile?
Story. Yeah, he did once help me pack yellow delica beads, and he mixed the plain yellow and
with
the yellow
luster?
AB.
Or AB.
Yeah, I made him pick them out. It's like,
For like 250
even if they're
grams.
not paying you, you're doing it properly.
Not even like a tube, like 250 grams of those. I was like, Anna, I totally would have just like grab bagged them.
I cracked the whip.
Cracked the whip.
So yeah, so instead of picking them out because, you know, I wasn't going to do that, I thought that'd be really cool if I just did like a patchwork and then I added this little border, which, is that a chenille stitch?
It is chenille stitch.
Okay. I think I stumbled across the chenille stitch as I was adding that border. I'm like, this looks like that video she did.
Now everybody's going to say, oh, I need to have one to do that with. I'm going to have to I'll do a thinner version. Anna, you made this too wide. Now everybody's going to want the wide one. I'm like, I don't have time to do that in video. You can do it.
It did take a while.
You can do it, Anna.
It did take a while.
She's ignoring my comment about getting back to video.
I already did it. Oh, yeah, no. I'm doing these videos. Yeah, and so the end here, made a little loop of just peyote stitch. I used one of the beads that I had made for my bar. I ran out of these beads, so maybe a little short. Might be a little short.
Fit me perfectly. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, but this is just an idea with, you get to the point where you have a lot of different beads.
Yeah, and you have a lot of extras of
seed
things.
beads and random beads.
Embrace the fact that it's random and just go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
In the words of Anna,
and
just go for it. In the words of Tim Gunn, make it work. Hold on, Anna, I'll go back so you can show. Look at that. Now there's cats on the bracelet.
I'm really making the cats work.
Dance with the cats. I think the cats are adorable.
Somebody messaged me and asked, and I'm sorry I forgot your name off. I'm going to remember it as soon as I get off camera here, but they wanted the cat beads, so I'm getting them.
There you go. Cat beads. They're really cute.
They are cute.
They fit really well with the idea of the tea time.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh yeah, you get your cats. They're really cute. I did already see a comment that I was like, I want more cats. Can you tell me where the cats are? So
they're coming. They're coming. Yeah, I'm gonna start with a few colors and we'll see how they do, but they're coming.
And then, okay, love the cats. See, Charlene loves the cats. I think they're cute. Just as little earrings,
I knew they would do well.
Drop them down there. And there is, like we said, so much when it comes to this box that Anna's still packing it back up. And the nice thing with the patterns, you always get more beads than you need. I can't reiterate enough that when this sheet comes to you, check out that ideas page at the bottom. So go to that PotomacBeads.com/ideas. Even if you're not a box subscriber, it kind of opens your eyes because a lot of people don't realize we are at the point, you can't see this because of the lighting, but we're at the point where we have, somebody's going to correct me, 2,400 YouTube videos. We're over 2,000 YouTube videos. And we have to kind of keep that in our head, like, all right, what beads go for this? Explore. I do have a head. Not have a head.
No, okay.
I have wire.
The cats are beads. So they're drilled.
That's an 18 gauge. See if you might not be able to get that on there.
Well,
it's bent. It could work.
Now it's a cat head.
Stake. Ooh, that would actually look really, really cute. Now it's a cat head on a stake. But that would look really cute if you chop this, glue it. The reason it's not going through, it would normally go through the 18 gauge. The reason it's not is because it's bent.
Yeah.
But that would look really, really cute as like a hairpin.
Yeah.
You just put that little bobby pin in there.
But they're beads, yeah. So they're drilled.
Or a picture holder. Look at that. Now it's a picture holder, Anna. Look. Hold on.
Somebody needs this.
Somebody's like, make this
the
live.
Problem doing this live.
This is the live. This is our live.
We can't stop and say, oh no, let's redo that over because.
Meanwhile, Anna's like, stop talking.
When is Jenny coming on?
Yeah, so we can do a picture holder as well and have fun with that. So think about other crafts as well too. I needed my 2 cats to really hold my picture in, but you can have fun with all of those different contents. And again, a little shout out to Anna. You do an amazing job.
Thanks.
Oh, we forgot to say there's also one extra
Charlene says I have 2 cats on me now.
See? There you go.
Do I know my ladies?
There's also a bonus pattern.
Yeah, so the bonus pattern. Yeah, we did kind of. Okay,
we forgot about that. Squeeze it in because then we got to go.
The pattern is the daisy chain. Again, with the bonus patterns, you don't really get everything for it. We don't include it like a kit, but it's usually very simple things that aren't easy to find, or that are easy to find, or you probably already have. In this one, the drop duos, you're getting drop duos.
And you have, instead of the briolette, use a dagger. Also, I'd just like to point out, she's not on here right now, But this is the first pattern, I think, that has gone in a box that says Bridget Coyer. So Bridget's married name is on this. We had to switch all of her patterns. Darn that, Bridget. Gave Jenny extra work.
Making work for us.
Making work. But Bridget has that on her too. So I am going to go, we're going to go off. I'm kicking Anna out. Anna's going to escort Jenny into the building. And we're making Jenny go
Like
live
she's
since
Elvis.
it's one of, like she's Elvis. Anna, let Jenny escort Jenny into the building. Anna has left the building. You got to take this so you don't get locked out of the building.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Charm. And as I slide over here, keep in mind, so I'm just going to do a little shout out again. Everybody say bye, Anna.
Bye.
Bye, Anna.
Do you want me to take?
You take your box. I don't, I've got your pendant. So,
Okay.
And one thing also that I like to always do, too, as we get ready to go live on YouTube, I'll get ready to show also, if you are looking for wire fun, keep in mind, I'll show this here. This is one of the pieces of jewelry that my husband bought me. He bought me a nice agate, or a nice amber chunk a while ago. I wear it, fun with pride, but if you have a lot of random beads too, it's really fun just to do a bunch of wire working on them and have fun with that. So in approximately 12 minutes, I will be going live on YouTube. Reason that I'm using the YouTube forum, so people are going to say, but why? You're already on here on Facebook. The reason I'm going to be using the YouTube forum is because it's a lot easier. It scrolls through the comments for me rather than me having to scroll. And then also in addition to that, it's going to stay up there. People will be able to access it and you're able to search in it too. So if you're looking for the dream catcher, this Gentle Dreams, you'll be able to find it there. So I will show you here just one more view. Those of you that have the box, so here's that Gentle Dreams pendant. I'm going to be actually doing another one because I want them as earrings. So I'm going to be doing another one with the same. I kind of put a post out there on Facebook asking which colors to do. So here's Jenny's from the box that she did. And then here's mine that I added a couple more seed beads to the sides. So you'll have Jenny as well as myself joining you on YouTube at 2 o'clock. So you get 10 minutes right now to go gather up make your plum deluxe tea, gather up your time for your beads if you do want to join us. You do not have to have these exact beads to join us. So keep in mind, all you need is something 6 or 8 millimeter is going to be the easiest to start with, some 11s or some 15 seed beads. We are going to make sure that you get the hang of circular brick stitch. I actually was joking because I had just finished this sample and making it, and Jenny showing me this, and then I noticed that Marissa on Facebook, she's like, look, I've been playing with brick stitch. I was like, must be something in the Potomac Air that she was playing with brick stitch as well. So I think we're going to have more circular brick stitch designs to come. We're going to be doing this fun Gentle Dream design at 2 o'clock, so you have 10 minutes until you're going to join us at 2 o'clock on YouTube. If you don't already subscribe to our YouTube channel, make sure you can go to any YouTube video right now of ours, click in the little corner to subscribe, and then as soon as I go live, you'll get a notification that says that we are live and you won't miss a beat. If you happen to be on here after the fact, remember that you can always go back to these videos after the fact and search them, join in them, read through the comments because they're really fun, as well as same on YouTube. You can always find them. Even if they're live, they do remain on there as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to switch now over to YouTube and I'll catch you there.